A little bit better. Let me see. Cool. All right. All right. So today, briefcase day. Briefcase Sunday. What's in the briefcase? Well, if you've been here before, you already know what's in the briefcase. If you've never been here before, I'll show you what's in the briefcase. In the briefcase, we got patch cables, patchwork time. All right, so now it begins. We are going to experiment, modulate, record, patch. We're gonna patch. So we're gonna actually build something out of here. And yeah, so I'll just disconnect all this stuff and we'll get busy. So we're gonna record, we're gonna make a sound or several, record some sounds. So we'll have several different tracks. Then we'll either sample some drums or program some drums from a kit, or we'll chop a break or something like that. But we're gonna have fun. that's what this is about. It's about having fun. It's about putting in the time. Just, you know what? It's Sunday. So the more nerdy I get, the more I see it. Today is football day. But you know what? It's a little after 1, and I want a synth. I want a synth. So, I am an athlete, believe it or not. And, you know, baller, watch my sports. But I am obsessed with sound design, learning new equipment, finding innovative techniques, using my own flow, trying to find interesting things that can enhance my workflow. That's what it's about. All right. So, good to have you. And let me set up my phone so that I can see if anybody wants to be so kind as to say what's up or hello. That would be cool. And I'll be able to see it. Possibly. I might miss it. Let me turn this down. Just go like that. All right, so I'll put that here. And we're going to get busy. I'm actually going to see if I can shut some of these off real quick. Let's turn... Let's see, is that too much? Yeah, that's too much. Let's just take it down some. Yeah, that's reasonable. Because I can do this too. Just bring it in a little. Like so. I'll bring it up just a little bit more. Alright, and then... Yeah, that should work. Because I really don't want it to be super, you know, bright in here all over me. But at the same time, I want to make sure that if there's something here you're trying to see, that that I can capture that for you. So just let me know. Okay, so I'm planning to use everything. I'm planning to use the Force, the Deluge. I'm planning to use the X. As far as my sequencers, I'm going to be using all of them. I'm also going to use Mini Nova today. Look, guys, Mini Nova. And look, the vocoder. It's actually routed down and up here. Vocoder would usually just sit here. And I prefer to be able to slide this under, you know, so... that makes it easier. And dope. Like, this is a very... I did a video on this thing. If you're ever interested in getting your hands on an inexpensive... I mean, they're still not cheap, but the Mini Nova packs a ton of power into a small, you know, small device. And you know what? One of the coolest things about this that nobody talks about is that it can be bus powered. So if you just have like a phone charger, one of those little bricks, you can actually just plug that into the Mini Nova and power it. So if you want to take it with you traveling somewhere and do some sound design stuff or whatever, it doesn't need hardly any power, and you can save your own patches. You can upload them. There's a VST plugin, so it's pretty dope. Do I have audio? Let me just make sure one more time. Not Siri. All right. I do. Cool. All right, so let's do it. Let me unpatch this. I'm gonna... Let's do something like that. Okay, what I want to actually unpatch is the oscillator. I want to try using the SWN today. And I don't have my overhead camera right now. I'm having some problems with my GoPro. I normally use GoPro 7 Black that goes above, and right now it's shutting off on me. I've had it for a while, so I'm not sure if there's something wrong with it, but I don't have an overhead shot as of right now, unfortunately. Okay, so I've got my synth inputs from my mixer coming in here. Yeah, you can see that coming in here. I'll leave that in there, I guess, for now, because I don't need that channel. I'll use channel 2. I'll use channel 2, and actually I'll use channel 1 and 2 for the SWN. And this thing is killer. That SWN is killer. It can be harsh, and I have not mastered it, so, you know, give me a little break here on the initial sound quality of this thing. It'll take me a bit to dial this thing in. It can be harsh, but it can also be very lush, but it's a wavetable polyphonic module. So having it being polyphonic means that we can actually use the Poly 2 to send MIDI from the Deluge or from a keyboard, and then we can actually convert the Poly 2 from MIDI to CV. So you can actually control all 6 of these voices. You know, this has 6 notes you can play, and that's pretty rare in a Euroraqck. I don't know how many there are, but there's not many. 6 of these voices. Okay, you can hear that. That's good. So I gotta turn it up a little bit in the studio. Hold on. Okay. So let's just program something in here real quick. Well, I say real quick. You know what? We do need a clock though, because this has you can clock there's a time division for each LFO. So I've got a bunch of clock sources going all over here. See, that one's going there. Okay, so you can use these LFOs outside of this. So there's 6 LFOs. There's 1 LFO per voice. All right, let me go to unused. I'll just save this. Then we'll go to a new one. Okay, so we're in a new project here. And I just want to make sure that it's clocking right now. Okay, that's actually that's going out to the performer. So let me stop that. Okay. So gotta make sure that this thing is clocking. One thing about the Poly 2 that's really cool is that you can customize where all of your CVs what they do. And I have to make sure my MIDI is routed right here, because we want to go from the MPC. We want to go from the MPC over to the Poly 2. So I just use my iPad to change the MIDI. Okay, let's see if that does it. Yep, there we go. All right, so now we're clocking. And what's cool about that right up here. Okay, so what's cool about that looks like it's a little bit blurry. Let me wipe you off. Now I'm getting alerts on this phone, which I shouldn't be. Okay, so now you can see that it's clocked. Am I in the way right here? Hey, that's not bad. Okay, so these are all independent LFOs. So I can change the speed of each. And as it's going through, I'll disengage these and you'll see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes. Now let's go up with the scales. We'll spread it like a chord. And then we can change all these. Now that it's clock synced, I can bring it down by divisions. Now I'm going to change the shape. Now let's change the LFO type, the shape of the LFOs. I like a gradual. So there's a white one. Here we go. And so now we can actually use these LFOs to modulate other stuff. That's nice. Let's run that into the filter. Too big. I need some shorter cables. All right. Now we can send this to Magneto. This is where stuff gets really, really dope. All right, so now we're going to record the audio. Okay, so I just got to make sure it's sending to the deluge. Okay. didn't really like the way that one came out, so let's try that again. I'm going to do 8 bars. Okay, I got 8 bars in here. And let's see what it'll do with just a simple drum break. Okay, that's something. Okay, let me try without the LFO. I don't think that I'm tracking this quite right. Hold on. The hard part is that the SWN is 6 notes. So as it cycles through, it's actually giving you an uneven variation, which is cool, but it does make it tricky sometimes to program it properly, unless you want to use the notes instead of its internal sequencer. Alright, so actually what I'll do is I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to actually chop that. So I'm going to chop that, what we just recorded. Just got to go into clips. Go to the end. Chop it. We'll do 8 pieces. See how that works. Let's turn it up. All right, let me turn this one up a bit. Let's see. Put all of them up. I'm also going to try right, let me just try programming just a quick little something. All right, so got the SWN going. I'm not really a fan of what's going on with this sound, but maybe I can chop this drum real quick and see if that helps it any. Okay, I'm gonna chop this drum. Oh, I should have definitely done that. Okay. Okay. Eight slices. Okay, I'm going to bring up the level. Okay, that's interesting. So let me slow that down. A little more. A little bit more. forget which one's my slave here. All right, let me fix the tempo. Okay, I'm gonna fix the tempo to 79. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make the chops line up without having to mess with the start and end points. I think part of the problem is that the break that I chopped doesn't start on a hard kick. This one right here will be real good in a chop. Just got to make sure it's on when I hit play. Oops, wrong one. And I've got to make it longer. All right. I know this is a process, but it is a process. Making music isn't easy. All right. I still got that one wrong, so I got to stretch it out even more. Oh. Okay. This one's gonna chop way better. Okay. You'll see right away. Make some adjustments. Whoops. Okay. I'll just work with a bit at a time. This is how you trim on a deluge. All right. Hey, what's up? Appreciate that very much. What up, dude? What up? What you want to hear? I got the Dell moving. Whoop. All right, I was thinking, let's run a simple CV from the Dell into the VCO of the AJH synths. We'll come out of the AJH synths VCO. We'll go into, what do we want me to use? Should I use a square wave, sawtooth? I want to make like a little pretty thing that's going to go through magneto. Should I use shark tooth, sawtooth, a square, or triangle? Let me know. Until I hear something, I'm going to go with my square. If you got a different opinion, I will switch it. All right, so I'm going to bypass the filter because I don't want this to be filtered. Actually, I'm not running the SWN. All right, let me put it into the filter first. Okay, it's coming into the filter. So this will go, I still need a trigger for the amp. So let me get a trigger for the amp. Oh, square. Yo, nice. Pulse. All right. We'll do some pulse width modulation on the square. That's what my man says. Or woman. All right, let's do it. So square wave into the filter, filter into the amp. I need a trigger. So actually, let's trigger the I got to get into the bag, the briefcase. Let's trigger the AJH ADSR. AJH ADSR gate input. Now we're going to come out of the gate input and we're going to go into the amp. And the amp will hold our audio back until we trigger it. So the only left thing to do is to plug in the audio from the amp into the mixer. Okay, so this will just be the raw oscillator with no kind of effects or anything. So let's get a CV track. Whoops, CV right here, CV. Okay. We are getting a gate. It's coming in. Okay, let's give it a little attack. A little release. Too much release. Because it's going to go through magneto. All right. Ah, damn it, that hurt. All right, so Wolf. What up, Wolf? I'm a lone wolf myself. I guess it takes one to know one, right? All right, so let's go. Let's go into magneto. Actually, I want to hear what this sounds like first with this. dope enough. Let's see. Let's clock magneto. Actually, do you want me to use magneto, or do you want me to go into the Modbat modular performer? Let me know. We can do both. But I'm going to clock magneto from Poly 2. So I have to set up a clock real quick, because these are all configurable, which is so dope. So dope. I cannot even tell you how dope this module is. It burnt out on me last week, so while I was preparing for a live stream, actually to present the performer, and it completely shit the bed on me. It's actually right here. My other one that I have to send back. But these are dope modules. I would not say a bad word about it, even though it blew up on me. Well, it didn't blow up on me. You know what? I'm not even sure if it stopped working while I was using it, or if it stopped working when I turned it on. But doesn't matter, I got another one. So what I was gonna say is, this is a very dope module because we can do something crazy dope. All right. Let me go over here. Okay, I can zoom in on this thing. Kind of. Sorry, I'm trying to get you a good view here. So the reason why, man, it's really dark over here, huh? The reason why this thing is so dope to me is because you can take your iPhone and you can plug it into this module, and you can actually, if you know how to program your own MIDI controllers, you can actually send CV from your iPhone. And that's very, very cool. I'm going to be uploading a video soon of a whole performance using this technology. I was hoping to have it ready for yesterday, but it wasn't. But I can actually do that. If you want, I can show you how that works. I could actually set up. So what it is you use the accelerometer inside the iPhone to send MIDI. That's really what it does. Hey, what's good? What's good? Okay. Exactly. One at a time. One at a time. All right. Thank you. So tell me again what you want. Stay with magneto or go to the performer. to choke these so that they cut each other off like an MPC. Chop this. is... that's why. Where is my metronome? It's going out on 3. Oh. Where's my metronome? Let's try it again. All right. There's something weird happening in the beginning. Let me get rid of it. One more time. Let me just move that second little hit. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Probably can't, but I just need to move this real quick. And let me check the stream too in case anybody... Fine. what's up? My dude. What's good? What's good? Okay, Magneto. Yep, got it. Got you. All right. Well, guess what? Humlog. My mom heard this and said it's not music. Can't say she's wrong yet. Okay. Hey, peace and love to you. There's plenty of people that are making actual music somewhere. So, it's all good, man. Go for it. Oh, and thank you. Thank you. See, I don't want anything that sounds like something your mom would hear. If you're judging your music taste off of what your mom likes, you're in the wrong place. Sorry, but that's just the truth. Okay. And okay, this one is the Deluge. MPC and their Force. I'm actually going to run this into Magneto now. Sorry, into the Performer. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, so I'm just messing around with the sequence on there. But we've got a whole bunch of stuff over here that we've already done. So let's pull in here. Let's see what we got. What was on this one again? Where is that coming from? Oh yeah. Here we go. I get it now. Let's try that. I'm going to pull in this little hip-hop kit. Let's go with that. record this little MS-20 vibe. Let me record MIDI first and see if I can program it, and then I can synth it. I'll synth the shit out of it if I can. I just got to change one thing. Going over to MS-20. Can't remember which one. There it is. Yo, what's good? What's good? Appreciate that. And I think that's it, man. Oh, the performer. I never even got into it. Hold on. Where am I at? I am at... Wow, I'm at an hour and a half. Listen, thank you guys, too, for liking my video. I see that I got 7 likes. That's not... I usually don't really even get a lot of views on my videos, so I very much appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Do you want me to show you? I can show you the performer. I can run anything. If you're still here, bro, you tell me, or ma'am, Wolf, you tell me, what do you want me to run? A simple oscillator? I can run the same sequence we ran into the magneto. Why don't I do that unless you tell me otherwise? Cool? Yes, you're right. Magneto is a delay and a reverb. But what's cool about Magneto is that it's got 2 layers of effects, 2 layers of functions, I should say. Does that help? Okay, you see the red button? This toggles you between menus, or between, so these right here correspond. These are all tapes. These are all reels. Excuse me. So when you're in the red mode, you can do stuff like, let me mute. Let me mute everything except for the CV. Oh, whoops, that's MIDI. No, that's CV. Okay. Let me program something very simple. Just a... So this first button right here locks it. So check it out. Whoops, I missed it. So now if I stop this, that will keep going. So it's basically locked it as like a glitch. Okay. Now, these are all part of the effects down here. So you get some flutter. What is it called? Flutter and something like the SP404 type thing, vinyl flutter thing. So that's how you lock it. This one allows you to, once it's locked, to go back and forth. So you can even scratch with it. I was doing it earlier. Watch. So now that's locked. It's locked in that one little glitch. Now we can go backwards with it, or forwards. And so if you go to the next page, these are how you extend your delay out. So this is your feedback time. So whatever this is at will determine if the ones that are lit green are gonna be affected by the delay time. They'll all work without the delay time. Watch. No lights. It's just short. So if you want to extend that out, I'll put it on lowest. Reverb knob here, wet, dry. This one is your incoming audio level and so on. So let me throw this into the performer. Okay, so instead of going out of one, send one into magneto, I'm going to turn that off. Now I'm going to go out to send 2 and 3, left and right of the performer. So now we're just in performer. I just cleared any sequencing. I'll turn down all the knobs. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I've only had it for a week. Okay, now let's get into the effects real quick. Check it out. Okay, so first of all is... Shit, let me point that down. Okay, so first is the delay. So I have to make sure that the performer is on. Okay, here's the glitch. And I've got them mapped to the voltage block, so watch this. Here we go. Okay, I need to real quickly just erase I hit the wrong one. All right, should be good. Okay, here we go. There, Jesus, struggling with this thing. I apologize. So I was trying to... Okay, and we have a tape stop too, which is pretty cool. Now here's where the magic happens. Now we send that back into magneto. let's control the speed with the X. I could do this all day. Therapy. This is therapy. Speed. Okay. Now we're gonna go in, make a track, CV it. We're on number 1. So it isn't quite doing it like I want to be able to do this. I need something that sends MIDI faster. Let's do this. If I send MIDI from my XY pad into the Poly 2, then I can make the Poly 2 scratch. Possibly. Let's see. This might take me a second to set up. Number 7. This is probably the best investment I ever made right here, besides my Deluge. This Poly 2. Okay. All right, I'll do it from MIDI CC channel. I'll do channel 2. And CC number, actually, let me see. It might, okay, I'm going to go into the MIDI control, XY, MIDI channel 1, let's make it MIDI channel number 2, CC number 11, and let's try that. So CC number 11, and it looks like it's for the X axis. Okay. I haven't tried this yet, like this. I did send MIDI once, but not like this. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so maybe I need to have the X and Y axis. I'll try... Nope, that won't work. That's interesting. It did it at first, but now... Okay, so this is sending MIDI to there. On channel 2, it's coming in on CC11. Well, I know it works because I just did it, but maybe this is not the type that can do it. Let me see. Okay. This is affecting that tape speed. All right, maybe I gotta play something through it. Let's see. Interesting. It's doing something, I just don't know. Try one more thing. I kind of just wanted to see if I could make the MPC scratch. Okay. Okay, that's coming out. Right? Yes. Okay. Trying to get something. That's pretty cool, right? So, I think that's pretty dope. I'm controlling the oscillators from the filter from the MPC. Oh, okay, let me see. Yes. It is a deluge. Good question. Good question. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it is pretty cool. That's about it. I mean, you can check me out on IG. I'm also on Instagram. So, I will create EYEWILL, just like you see on the title of the YouTube channel. So I will create, and yeah, I do a lot of stuff on there. I post a lot of little videos and things, and I like doing this type of stuff. And it's good to have you here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it very much. I'm gonna head up on out of here. I pretty much done everything I wanted to do, I think. So hopefully it was somewhat enjoyable. Come back next time. Share videos and stuff and stay connected. All right, everybody. Nerd out. Peace, everybody.